the rival tier, I know certainly have players that are capable of doing both of those things pretty quickly.
Yeah, they certainly are. Rival players continuing to get just more and more mechanical as the seasons wear on, as Rocket League grows and evolves as an esport. And these players are definitely no exception to that. We have the Wolf Spiders and the Anubis. They're both in the Lunar Ocean Conference. They're both 3 and 5. So they both have the opportunity to potentially take the #1 seed tonight, because the team above them is 4 and 4. They're at a dead heat. So it's definitely imperative to get to an early start here tonight.
Now, it is the early season in RSC. Anything realistically can happen. Lots of teams trying to make some moves, but Croctopus, Answerim, and Gitters going up against Not Whisper, Stealthman, and Tweedle. 5 fresh minutes on the clock, a 0-0 ball game. If you're just joining us for RSC, you've never seen RSC be played before, this is a 4-game set, kind of like baseball. We're going to play 4 games. That's all we're going to play. That's all there is, and there is no more. We just track those wins and losses. It's not a best of anything. What could be best of, though, is that 50 at midfield, 20 seconds down, no goal to get things started, Viz, as both teams fighting for possession.
Yes, certainly. I have to go over-under on how many times Croctopus touches the ball tonight, though. We got to give our fellow caster a little bit of trouble here, as that's going to be a good touch by Stealthman to send this over to the corner. He's got no boost to work with, goes with a low pinch. Here's Tweedle, not going to be able to get it in, and Croctopus with a glancing blow on the ball, trying to stay around it. Not Whisper going to get a touch, and Server going to throw a huge pinch off of the side of Stealthman. Going to get a dunk here. Bit of that ping-pong action, that back and forth that we always see early in sets, but Tweedle might have one here. It's going to be taken away by Gitters.
Croctopus, big boom downfield. This one's going to go off the backboard. Reading a read here, and Stealthman gets the save again. Stealthman is too big into the defensive net. Makes a couple of fantastic saves to keep this one tied up at 0-0. Croc goes the other way. Stealthman with the low 50 yet again. Gitters back out to midfield. Misses that touch. Is in front for Croc. Tweedle gets the beat. Stealthman comes up. Keeps this one alive. We got some quick action right there. Viz, this one's off the post and in for Gitters, a 1-0 lead.
I mean, you love to see that, but I have to question the touch here from Stealthman. He's basically centering it up for the other team. Gitters is going to take advantage of that completely, and it kind of just hammered the rotation that was coming around, made everything had to happen much faster than it did, left the net wide open, and it's 1-0 right now in favor of the Wolf Spiders, who seem to be an early favorite in chat here tonight as well. Shout out to you guys. We always love having you here.
3:30 off the backboard here for Gitters. For that double tap read, they're not going to find it there. This touch by Not Whisper will go into the corner hard, and Croctopus will have the read. They'll challenge Stealthman in the corner with a whopping 13 boost to work with in that Ghost Fennec. Ball slowing down a little bit as both teams fighting for that possession. Tweedle finally able to get it out just a bit. It goes to Answerim at the top corner there, and Not Whisper is going to absolutely boom it. A double commit on this one. Tweedle calling off Not Whisper. Neither of them are going to end up hitting the ball. It's going to stay a 1-0 lead for Wolf Spiders.
Now we're going to see if it stays that way, though. Stealthman with a center, a big demo in front. Gitters going to put another one in. Got both the goals for the Wolf Spiders. They're going to go up 2-0 on a greatly executed demo play here. Croctopus just demolishing the defense.
And it's just another unfortunate touch by Stealthman. Kind of set up that first goal that we saw here, Visionary, by the Wolf Spiders with the center on that play. Basically does the same exact thing. And the demo only happens because Croctopus is able to realize what's happening on the play and decides to just give up completely on the ball. Goes for the demo, and Stealthman with the redemption arc scores the first goal here for Anubis.
Yeah, just kind of awkward here. Whisper going to get a decent touch here. Going to just hit off of the post and the crossbar together. Going to leave it out in front. Stealthman trying to rectify his mistakes from earlier. It's going to come in. You definitely love to see it when they're able to get that swing. You know the mental game isn't affected yet, as it is just game 1 in this 4-game set. But we're going to see Croctopus going for a double tap here. He unfortunately doesn't have it. And I got to say, Trippin, unfortunately being a caster doesn't give you mechanics.
No, it really doesn't. And I am the absolute embodiment of that statement. Trust me, folks. Hopefully you will never have to see me play on stream, and if you do, I will apologize in advance. A great play here in front of the net is going to be saved by Not Whisper. The shot again going to Gitters. Already has 2 goals in this game. Looking for that hat trick with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to play. A solid boom off the back wall. Stealthman making the rotation back to boom this back out to midfield. Answerim going to go with the back trip here. It's going to be Croctopus into the corner. Not going to make a great play there. Whisper drops in front of the net. Here comes Tweedle. Tweedle's going to be off target. This one's going to try to go the other way. It'll stall out in the corner. Back in front of the box. Croctopus will be there to clear it out to Gitters at midfield.
Yep, that's a good back pass right there by Fetal as well. Gonna send it off of the backboard. Croctopus is gonna have the read, but they're gonna get their boost stolen in the corner. Unfortunately, pinched all the way back into the orange half here. It's gonna be Whisper, first one to the ball by a country mile, but he's gonna get dunked by Aneurysm. This is gonna be over the top. Stealthman and Fetal, but super awkward. Whisper playing this down. This is the chance for a counter attack. Is it gonna be there? Croc gets the save off the crossbar. Are you kidding me? What a save, Croctopus. We were coming out here to roast you tonight. You're shutting us up quickly.
Oh my goodness, probably the best play we'll see all night has happened in game number 1, just over 3.5 minutes in, as Croctopus makes a phenomenal save to keep this one right at 2-1. Here's a counterattack. It's Gitters looking for Croc at midfield. Off the backboard, Croc is there, cannot make the touch. Answer will come up on the cheat. They'll make a little 50 there. They'll keep this ball in the zone for as long as they can, and Tweedle finally going to clear this one out the other way. Croc will cut it off at midfield. The doink is going to go over the top of Stealthman. It's Gitters trying to break out of their own zone off the back wall. Croc is not going to make that touch. Tweedle going to pass it. Looking for Not Whisper. Answer him. Looking to put it right back in the corner. We'll settle this one down with 45 seconds left.
Really awkward touch right there by Stealthman again, as Whisper's gonna get bumped off of this one, but a huge demo comes out. It's a race to the ball. Here's Tweedle putting it in, tying it up 2-2, baby. We got a tie game with 35 left because of the demo by Stealthman.
Oh, we are looking at a heck of a game here, as Viz absolutely dies off mic. He is literally dead, folks. Tied up 2-2. 35 seconds left to go. Answerim wins that kickoff here for the Wolf Spiders. Gitters keeps it in the zone. This went from a 2-0 lead to a 2-2 tie here. We might be looking at one of those overtimes that we are all too familiar with. Gitters is up on the 50, gets a double tap, drops it down. Here comes Answerim. The slot is not going to be there. Well shallow on the target attempt. Not going to find one. 10 and counting. Drops it down here for Anubis. Gitters keeps the play going. Has a lot of boost to work with. Could make a play here off the side wall. Sees Answerim at midfield. Goes to the flip reset. Drops it down, and overtime is all we're going to get. Not too exciting here at 0 seconds.
No, definitely not. You know, ball in front of the net, not exciting at all, as Stealthman's actually going to get a decent clear here. 5 seconds into overtime. We have early possession right now for Anubis. A huge dunk in front, but nobody is prepared for it. And Serum just going to play this over off the side, get dunked by Whisper, who's looking for a second touch. Not going to find it. Croctopus with a big banging clear downfield. I really like what Croctopus is putting down right now. He's been solid on the defensive end. He's been enabling Gitters just to be able to get those goals. He's done a great job at Tweedle. Going to get a great touch around, trying to beat Croctopus. It's going to be in the midfield. He'll Stealthman with the pinch out. It's not going to stuck though, as Serum trying to rush back to this one. It's going to be possession still right now for Anubis. Whisper's going to be up on this, as is Tweedle. It might be a dangerous double commit, but I think Whisper's going to have enough boost to get this all the way on to his corner and wrap it around for a teammate.
Yeah, I like the back pass attempt here just to keep that possession for a little bit, allow your team to solidly go and collect some boost. Tweedle with a very interesting jump early on. Not Whisper's going to be up 50 by Answerim. Here comes Stealthman on that approach. Little drop down in front of Gitters, who's looking for a hat trick still. 1 minute into overtime. Tweedle's looking for a game-winning goal here. Answerim's going to say no. Not Whisper going to find the backboard as well. Stealthman drops it down on target. Great backflip save from Answerim. Keeps that one out of the net. Holds on to control as well. The entirety of Anubis ends up bailing out of this play a little bit too early. Not Whisper putting another one on target. Gitters is going to be there. Here's Stealthman. It's over the top of them at midfield. There's the whifty we announced before the game even started. Big cross here. Gitters can't find it. Now Stealthman will take it the other way versus Croctopus, who cuts him off at midfield.
And he has no boost to work with. That's a great pass. And Serum back to Croctopus. Gonna get this angle. No, he can't, as Whisper's gonna send it back to the other side. Nobody cherry picking. It's gonna be a race to the ball right now. It's not Whisper gonna get a high touch off the backboard. It's gonna be up to Gitters to get this one. Croctopus looking like he's double committing, but he's not. And Serum gonna get dunked out by Stealthman. We're gonna see who can get this first goal in overtime. A good bump coming out as well. And a demo in front. Is this gonna be it? No, it's not. Gitters gets back in time, has a recovery. 2 minutes into overtime right now, still notched up at 2s.
You know, Visionary, I wouldn't ask for anything less jumping back into the booth with you after so long than a 2+ minute overtime, which will end on a Not Whisper goal at 2:11, 3-2. Gonna be the final score line here. Stealthman with a great dunk, and Not Whisper just coming from absolutely nowhere to put it on target. Answerim has nothing that they're gonna have the ability to do with it. Anubis will take game number 1. A massive come from behind victory there in that first game.
I really have to give him props for it, Trippin. You know, you go down 2-0 early, you're on stream, everybody has those jitters. They fought through those jitters. Those awkward touches by Stealthman completely made up for it. You're seeing the screen right now, 483 points he ends up with, and the cycle after the 2 missed touches that led to the Wolf Spiders goals. And after that, Trippin, the Wolf Spiders had almost no offense. They need to find a way to generate something. Those demo plays from Croctopus looked really good at the start. We didn't see any of that in the trailing like 3 minutes of the game.
Yeah, they like you said, they came out like a house on fire where they're able to get those 2 quick goals, jump out to that big lead. But 11 shots from Anubis going back the other way, going to give them 3 goals to get this one all in favor of Anubis to get things started. We'll move into matchup number 2. We'll clear the score line. We'll forget that we just had an overtime in game number 1. We'll get down to the pitch for game number 2.
And Tweedle's going to do a great job. Again, another Anubis kickoff win off the start. This might be the angle that he's looking for. It's not it, but the boost still going to come through. Whisper with the challenge, going to center this one up to the mid. Here's Stealthman looking for it. Croctopus with a nice touch, but Tweedle going to get a touch on net. Going to be a little bit awkward for Anserum, but he's able to get that one away. It's Tweedle. Opts to not ball chase here. Great play to leave it alone, but Anserum gonna get that one away as well as Gitter's gonna clear it to the opposite side. Huge demo from Croctopus once again, chasing this down into the corner. It's gonna be Whisper with 32 in the tank, trying to get it over 1, and he is able to. Nothing to chase left, just trying to stay on this ball, maybe looking for a bump. No, just opts to steal the boost and gets out. And we're 20 seconds in right now, and Anubis is showing no signs of slowing down. Already 3 shots on the board, Trippin.
Yeah, they're looking to make a 4th right here in front of the net is Tweedle. And Stealthman gonna get credited for a shot, though it wasn't really threatening. That shot from not Whisper, quite a bit more threatening, and it's Croctopus who ends up making that save as it dives out into the corner. It's Tweedle with the pass out in front of the net, goes to the bump on Croc, not gonna find it. Anserum trying to settle the ball down at midfield, won't have a chance. Not Whisper will only find Gitters at midfield on the opposite team, and they will only find Tweedle coming in on the play. Anserum's knocked back down. It's not Whisper settling this one in their own corner, doing anything they can, just break out of their own half, have an opportunity to do pretty much anything. They won't find it. Gitters is going to put one a bit wide of the target. Opportunity was there, Viz, but unfortunately not able to capitalize on the great offensive look.
Stealthman with 100 boost here. Let's see if he can get anything. He's not going to find it through Croctopus, who's been an anchor on the defensive end so far. Another 50 goes his way. A bump out to the midfield looking for Gitters. Only going to twine Tweedle as Anserum going to slow play this one. Demo is lurking, but it's not going to happen as Croctopus is going to be able to scoop this one away too as the corner boost is stolen. Once again, a huge 50 in front. Gitters able to get that one away. The MVP of game number 1 for the Wolfspires. Now doing it on the defensive end, but it's going to be Stealthman with the big man dunk in the Fennec. Going to put Anubis up 1-0 early, and Trippin already 7 shots for Anubis. Their offense cannot be stopped.
Yeah, for as much shade as we were throwing Stealthman on those 2 centers that they had in game number 1, I really think like they've made up for it, and they've at least gotten rep back to neutral at this point. Another goal for Stealthman, another solid play, and as you mentioned, Visionary One, the shot totals are almost ridiculous. They're completely absurd at this point. From what we've seen from Anubis, they have absolutely no problem shooting at will, and they're very much taking that approach of just shoot everything on target, force the other team to make saves. If they don't, we win. If they do, that's fine. We'll have that collapsing pressure. We won't have any problem scoring on them if we want to. A 1-0 lead at halftime here in game 2.
Yeah, I mean, and it's worked out for them so far, and the adjustments haven't been made, but Gitter's coming in with a nice bump. It's going to be a double commit in front, though. Stealthman looking for a touch, can't find it, but the double commit is not going to allow anybody to be able to get back to that ball on time, as Whisper's going to get a nice clear here with Tweedle chasing this one down. Doesn't get the initial touch, a little bit awkward. Croctopus slowing the play down, trying to get another touch, not able to beat out Whisper, who's been extremely speedy, and he's speedy once again. The flick over the top, going to give Anubis a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's going to be not Whisper onto the dunk, and just look at just the beat on Gitters. The tight angle as well to get that one to sneak underneath the crossbar and score a goal is exactly what they find. And Anubis, they're kind of on a scoring run right now, Viz. They are 5 goals unanswered right now versus the Wolf Spiders. It's the 3 comeback goals in game number 1, the 2 opening goals in game number 2. They look for a 6th right here. They won't find it initially. It'll be Tweedle in front of the net. It's Gitters who makes the initial touch, and Stealthman will boom it the other way. Going into the corner is not Whisper. Just very aggressive play right now from the Anubis. They are just taking a swarm approach, if you will, where just everybody goes for the ball all of the time. Don't give the Wolf Spiders any space to get comfortable right now. It's working out very well in their favor as Gitters gets clear back out to the side wall.
Yeah, they literally can't breathe right now. And unfortunately, Trippin, we have to make one terrible pun tonight. It's in our contract. So right now, I'm going to say Not Quiet is actually very loud on the pitch right now. He's making his presence felt. This is actually going to be over the top. It's going to be an opportunity, but it's off the post. Stealth Man not able to beat out Gitters. This might be some continued offense finally for the Wolf Spiders as this ball's in front as well. Stealth Man gets a glancing blow on this, but it's going to be directly to Croctopus. Tries to slow play this. Unfortunately, doesn't get the best touch. Just pops it up. Leaves it for Insurum to come in and just bail his teammate out as the 50-50 comes through. It's going to be up to Gitters, but not Whisper. Already pre-jumping this one. Going to at least 50 it, but he's up. He's going to leave it for Stealth Man. The big boom downfield once again. Tweedle going to keep this one in possession, of course, in favor of the Orange Squad right now. Anubis. Whisper has a shot on net. It's going to be just high. And I'm really loving what Anubis is doing right now, and the Wolf Spiders have been able to do nothing to adjust to it, Trippin.
Honestly, Wolf Spiders just kind of look, you know, a day late and a dollar short on basically every single play that they have done. Not Whisper has the number of the goalie right now. They prank call them out of the net as here's Not Whisper versus Croctopus. There's the flick. It's dead center of the net, and a 2-for-5 performance so far. It'll be a 3-0 lead for Anubis, and like we were just talking about it, Viz, really, Anubis has had all the speed, all of the pressure. Wolf Spiders really have been struggling to get themselves to do much of anything. After those first 2 goals were scored, they've been basically silent.
Yeah, they have been completely silent. The one that hasn't been silent on the pitch has been Not Whisper. Oh my God, Stealth Man just off target there. I thought he was going to get that off the pinch. This is actually still going to be up. It's going to be Stealth Man getting the 50. This should be another goal here for Whisper if he can recover to it. No, it's going to be Gitters hitting it away, at least maybe giving them some momentum. Just letting them know, hey, we're still here. We can still save shots, because right now, the offensive onslaught of Anubis cannot be denied. They are coming out. Remember, guys, this is a 4-game set. But if we were talking about a best of 5, they'd already be on match point. Anubis is just making their domination felt. You can see it on the scoreboard, just like we can. 11 shots to 3. I mentioned it in the first minute. They were already up 7 shots. After that, it was just controlled possession and just continued shots the whole time. They were just putting pressure on Wolf Spiders. They couldn't break out of their own half.
Yeah, really, the only disappointing thing I think you can throw at this one is just the shooting percentage is abysmal, honestly, at this point. You put 11 shots on target, you score 3, only 3 get saved. I mean, what happened to the rest of those opportunities? Not a very good look necessarily for Anubis, and maybe that's the area where Wolf Spiders can really start to find themselves, is not only are they making the saves, but they're making the saves in the direction of a teammate, or they're making the saves in a direction where they can continue some sort of counterattack. Even if they don't get a counterattack, just get a clear. Just don't allow your opponents to continuously shoot on the net, and that will certainly help you as things go forward. Wolf Spiders, a lot of work to do at the moment to come back from this 2-0 hole they find themselves in versus Anubis.
Yeah, you know, Anubis is just feeling comfortable. And like game 3 is the time where you can take advantage of that, as Tweedle's not going to get the best touch here. Not an own goal, however. We don't see a Musa on stream here. Unfortunately, Croctopus with a nice center. Everybody's going to miss it. But where's the offense, guys? You have to send somebody. That one's going to be saved out by Stealth Man. It wasn't on target, but somehow Rocket League's still going to give it a shot. I still don't understand how their registration system works here, as Gitters is going for a crazy dunk, not able to get it. And Serum's going to keep this one in. We'll see if they can get anything off of it. It's going to be Croctopus looking for control once again. This time he's successful with the first touch. Don't know about the second one, though. He's going to get the pass to the midfield for Gitters. It's going to be up high. Whisper reads it out perfectly, Trippin. We're 30 seconds down, and even though Wolf Spiders have had all of the pressure, all of the possession, it hasn't felt like anything is happening so far.
I mean, honestly, just looks like Anubis just isn't threatened. I mean, there has been a couple of really solid touches we've seen from the Wolf Spiders, but the panic is just not there for Anubis. Calm, cool, collected, no problems, passing plays, midfield, no issues. Croctopus with the backflip save, really the best look Wolf Spiders have had defensively, and Anubis has just really felt like, hey, you know what? Let's just wait for our moment. I mean, I talked about coming into this game about how RSC is kind of like baseball in the way that we play our games, where it's kind of a 4-game set. set. And right now, Anubis is happy to just foul pitches off as long as they need to till they get into a position where they can hit that home run. They're looking for another one right here, already up 2-0 in the series and looking for that goal here to open things up in game number 3. As a reminder, 6 unanswered goals so far for Anubis. It has been a hot minute since the Wolf Spiders found the back of the net.
And this might be the opportunity, but it's going to be taken away by Tweedle once again. And a bump on Gitters is going to make this awkward. This might just be a goal trip unless Croctopus can get back. And they do. And if I have to commend anything for the Wolf Spiders right now, it's been Croctopus. It doesn't matter, though, because he's not there for that one. And Tweedle's going to get the double tap off of the crossbar, off of his own touch in. And it's going to be 1-0 for Anubis. And you say they're just biding their time. Well, Tweedle found it right there.
And I mean, Croctopus honestly doesn't even make that bad of a play. Just, you know, the kind of general consensus, if you will, is if you can't clear it downfield, play it into your corner. That's exactly what Croctopus did. And Anubis just like, okay, that's fine. Like, we can play from the corner too. Like, it's not a big deal. And they score their now 7th unanswered goal as Gitters tries to change that here to answer him. He's going to get a dunk right in front of the goal line, but it will not go. A great 50 by Gitters as well, who will take over offensively in the corner. A save getting credited to Stealthman as it drops down to answer him. It's on target. Stealthman in front of the ball yet again. Great rotations from them, even with 0 boost, confident going for the ball and that they will be able to make the touch that they need to make. It is bounced upfield. It goes to Tweedle, down to answer. There's a great dunk on target. Halftime is going to be a lapse here. It's over the top of Not Whisper. Here comes Stealthman. This one in front of the net. Not Whisper looking to drop this one down. They'll be able to find the 50. Still got a 1-0 lead, though, in favor of Anubis.
That shot's just going to be awkward right now, and Surm can't read it, but neither can Stealthman as Whisper going to take their time with this one, bang it off the corner. And there you see the demo coming out. Croctopus coming through the smoke, not able to get the touch, but at least the ball isn't in the backside of the net right now as Gitters going to get dunked on by Stealthman. It's going to be Croctopus with no boost, trying to do anything. Gets a huge pitch the opposite way. Can Tweedle catch up to this one? He can keep that one out. It was almost disaster, almost the own goal. It's not going to be found, but it's going to be up to Gitters here to get a big booming clear. He's actually going to opt for control. We're going to see what he can do here with no boost to his name. Just playing this one slow, and the demo is going to come out from Whisper. It's going to be an easy possession swap, but it's Surm going to have the answer almost immediately. Not Whisper, just there with the answer, and it still seems like Anubis just isn't being threatened at all, Trippin'.
This one is on target, the bounce shot that is going to be read by Tweedle, and as you mentioned, just the threat not really 100% there. Very high speed, very high aggression right now from Anubis. The Stealthman pops it up into the air. They know they don't have the follow. They have no problem just going, stealing some boost, letting Not Whisper take a shot towards the target. That one does not go. It'll be Tweedle off the back wall. Gitters on defense, who will get one through. Still a minute left to play. Plenty of time right now for the Wolf Spiders to find a goal in this game, and really just in this series to find a goal. They missed an opportunity there due Anubis to make one happen for themselves. With the 52nd moment left in this game, is Not Whisper is on target. Answer him, can't get there in time. The 8th visionary, 8th unanswered goal. 47 seconds and Wolf Spiders just can't make it work.
You know what? This matchup should be featured on ESPN8 The Ocho right now because we have 8 unanswered goals. And I got to say, this is more exciting than dodgeball. I'm going to be honest with you. As we get into this one right now, Anubis just basically asserting their dominance. We're going to see if Croc can bring out the mechanics here with the air dribble. Has the touch. It's going to find the goal. That's a way to get it back, Croc. All they needed was a solid kickoff. Croctopus is going to take it off the wall, get the second touch, and place it past the entire defense. You love to see it. They're back in the game. They finally break the 8 unanswered. I just had to make a meme about ESPN8.
Well, hey, you know what? It's about time that Wolf Spiders finally get off the schneid and score a goal. But it's going to be Anubis who's going to immediately win that kickoff and come in with that immediate pressure. They do not really want to be in a situation where they're only winning by 1. Gitters is going to try to tie it up here. Slots it top shelf. And as finally Wolf Spiders are able to take the lid off of the net, start scoring a couple of goals. They get a very quick answer here inside of the last 60 seconds, and now tie it up. Under 30 left to go.
Definitely a beautiful shot right there. Doesn't get much better than that, placing an upper 90. You'll love to see it right now. And just a fun fact, Gitters has 3 out of the 4 goals for the Wolf Spiders now, as Croctopus did scoop up one earlier, as Gitters is going to get bumped off of this ball. Tweedle going with a shot on net. Gitters has the answer almost immediately, and he's going to be on this one. Does he have his flip? No. He's going to play it over. The nice pop. And this is going to be Croctopus. Is he going to commit? No. Looking to opt to play for overtime. Gitters with a nice catch. Going to center this one out. Here's Croctopus going for the ball. Going to be beat up by Tweedle. 4-3. The clock ticks down as Tweedle plays it down. And Serum actually going to keep this one up. This might be dangerous. Answerum not able to get much right there, but not Whisper. Does he have the double? No, but it's still off the backboard. The ball is still in the air. Stealthman runs out of boost. It's going to be Tweedle with the catch. It's going to be dunked by Gitters. We're in overtime again in game number 3.
All right, we had overtime in game number 1. We're going to bring it back in game number 3, and we'll see if the Wolf Spiders are able to change their fate a little bit. This time it is them who is coming back from behind. That one's going to go off the post narrowly, was in, somehow stays out of the net, and then Stealthman sends it home yet again. Overtime number 1, Visionary, ends in 15 seconds. Overtime number 2 ends in just 13. And it's Stealthman shutting the door yet again and providing Anubis their 3rd win in this 4-game set.
All I can say is sheesh, man. Anubis just can't. They just can't stop. They won't be stopped. Wolf Spiders actually matched them on shots this game, but it's about the quality of attempt, right? Both teams with 4 saves. The only thing that matters is at the end of the day, that one awkward touch for the Wolf Spiders literally lends them to the ball bouncing off their own post, and it's just an easy scoop in for Stealthman once again, who registers another bicycle, or I guess he has a bicycle in the series now. It's his 2nd cycle so far, doing a phenomenal job, and I just have to give it to Anubis. You know, they kind of were challenged really for the first time, other than those first 2 minutes of game 1. They were able to come back, able to solidify this 3-0. They are probably going to be sitting pretty high up in the standings, if not in first place, if they can secure this 4-0.
I really do like the adjustment that the Wolf Spiders were able to make, though, in game number 3. I mean, you lose a heartbreaking overtime in game number 1. Game number 2, you get shut out 3-0 and ultimately just flat out dominated. And that certainly makes your lives very, very difficult. You come back into game number 3 and you get to all the way to that overtime. You put yourselves in a pretty good spot to make something happen. And just narrowly missing that opportunity yet again. It'll all come down to what happens here in game number 4. Will Anubis take the sweep, or the Wolf Spiders be able to steal one away at the end here? And as you mentioned, Visionary won a massive swing as both teams came into this match at 4-4. We see a sweep here from Anubis. 8-4 is a great spot to be in.
Certainly is, especially early on in the season when everybody's still kind of feeling out their play styles, as a huge bump actually happens in midfield. This is going to be not Whisper just scooping this one up. It's going to be Stolly with the early challenge. I think, honestly, the one adjustment that I'd like to see out of the Wolf Spiders so far is the fact that they are just getting Whisper off the ball immediately. They're not giving him any chance to stick on the ball and be the nuisance that we've seen so far.
And that's very important. When you identify that one player who is the real difference maker on a team, get them out of the play if you can. Speaking of players that have gotten out of the play, Answerum has been subbed out, and Stolly is in. Chad is already popping off about this adjustment, and I've scrimmed this team with Stolly before, and I can tell you that my teammates also popped off once Stolly got into the match. That's a fan favorite, if you will. We'll see if that can be the difference maker for the Wolf Spiders. Stolly goes up for the shot. They are not able to complete it. It's a transition opportunity for Anubis.
Yeah, oh, nice little doink right there by Tweedle. Unfortunately, not going to be found, but Stealthman not able to get a touch in the midfield. This is Stolly. If he gets enough sauce on it, it should be a goal. Unfortunately, just a little bit off target there as Tweedle's going to play that one away. Here's Gitters with a double tap of their own, looking to get this back to the center. Not able to find the touch, but here's Stolly. Big boom and clear up. Already up on this one. The fake comes out. Can Tweedle make the touch? It's wide open spaces, and Croctopus is going to secure that little whifty coming out right in front of the net. Heavily favors the Wolf Spiders, and they take their first lead since game number 1, Trippin'.
Yeah, that is the exact highlight I was going to make as well, Viz. It's the first lead since game number 1. Now, the issue with this that I find personally, they blew that lead. They had it. They even got it up to 2-0. And they dropped 3 straight goals, then got shut out 3-0 in game number 2. So the question is, Can the Wolf Spiders hold on to a lead? That's not something we've really seen them capable of doing so far. And it's game number 4. It's do or die. You have to make it happen. If there's any time to prove that you're better than what a series has shown, it's right now. And Gitters on the goal line is better than this series has been for the Wolf Spiders. A great save in front of the net.
Yeah, Stolly's been sitting here cold for 3 minutes and has made some very good touches. Is a pass to Croc? No, Croc! Come on, man, you've seen that pass a million times in your cast. You gotta hit those as Tweedle's gonna come through. Gitters with a nice booming clear once again. But I have to give props right now, of course, to Stolly. Maybe be bottom fragging on the leaderboard right now, but he's made his presence felt, and I think that's really all that matters is Tweedle's going to get a massive clear. It's going to be up to Gitters to catch this one. It is a nice catch. Looking for the flick over Whisper. He's going to slow this one down, but it's going to be right in the arms of Gitters once again. Looking for the slow play. It's going to be Whisper. Side flips off this one. Croctopus with the shot opportunity. Has the flip reset. Not able to use it. Stolly's shot getting saved up by Stealthman once again, who was looking a little bit awkward, and we have a ceiling opportunity for Tweedle. Hitting it down. Going for the dunk. Can't get it through Croctopus as he's going to play it to the midfield once again. A huge dunk comes out, tripping. 2 minutes remaining. Nobody able to get a shot on net yet. Anubis has 3 registered. None of them have been dangerous. All of them have been saved so far.
I still like the adjustment here from the Wolf Spiders. This is a Wolf Spiders team we really haven't seen since game number 1. They're playing significantly better than they have in the last 2 games. And I think Anubis is a little bit caught off guard by this rotation in players. And Stolly, the one that we've been talking about, the super sub for the Wolf Spiders, comes in, a dunk in front of the net, 1:31 left to go, and the Wolf Spiders a 2-0 lead to hold on to avoid the sweep.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with the comms right now from the Wolf Spiders. He said bang before he hit that one. He just went bang. That's
100%.
That's
100%.
simple. Just bang. Wolf Spiders secure at least one. Oh my God, not Whisper has an opportunity here. It's going to be saved out by who else but Croc. Been very solid on the defensive end so far, as that's a massive pinch, but it's going to be caught immediately by Whisper, who takes the low 50. Going to send this one over to the left, but it's going to be Stolly with no boost. Just trying to do something. The double commit, of course, from Anubis. Not going to be helping out, especially with Whisper committing there. It's going to be Croctopus to play this one downfield, not Whisper. At least going to get 100 boost. This is going to be an awkward touch for Tweedle, who is going to play it all the way down. You have Stealthman just cherry picking down here, trying to look like a lot, but with no boost, as Whisper can't put that one on target. And tripping, they only have a minute to get back in this game. Yeah, they might have 4 shots, but nothing has been pretty. Nothing has been secured yet, and everything has been saved right now by the Wolf Spiders. As the pass comes up from Croc and hits Gitters.
There is a 3rd goal. I was about to say, you know what? If any team in this series was going to look like they'd have a chance to come back from a 2-0 deficit with this little time, it would be Anubis based on the firepower we've seen from them so far. That 3rd goal, that might be the nail in the coffin that they were looking for. I mean, everyone knows 8-legged freaks are creepy, crawly types of creatures. They appear often in a coffin context. They look to close this one up here. 30 seconds left to go. A 3-0 lead, trying to avoid the sweep. Certainly looking like they're going to have the opportunity to do it, even if Tweedle finds this one on the goal line. 20 seconds left. 2 goals, certainly possible, but very, very difficult. Got to probably find a kickoff goal. Give yourselves an opportunity to set one up going the other way.
You absolutely do, but we have to give props to Tweedle there on the recovery with the Doomsy Dish, putting that one in. It's definitely a nice shot. For certain as this one's going to play through. The kickoff definitely doesn't go in favor right now of Anubis. They're going to be struggle busting all the way through. And yeah, we can pretty much chalk this up now. They have no boost. It's going to be a clear out and a huge dunk by Croc. And here's Stolly, the super sub, doing it again, getting his 2nd goal. And I got to ask you, Wolf Spiders, why didn't you bring him in earlier, bro? Stolly's goated.
Oh man, Stolly cleaning up in front of the net yet again, scoring their 2nd goal of the game, their 2nd goal of the series as well. After sitting out those first 3 games, come in as the sub for game number 4, just to get a different look on the pitch. And Visionary, what a great look it was, as Croctopus will put in a 0-second 5th goal. A massive answer from the Wolf Spiders, just at the very least to avoid the sweep. I mean, a lot of times when you lose those first 3 games in RSC and you're able to find a win in the 4th one, you can at the very least end your night on a high note, especially on a Monday. You know there's games to play again on Wednesday. You want to end in a good scenario. Putting 11 on target, scoring 5, only having 4 of them saved. That is a very good place to be.
Yeah, that is a certainly good place to be. You know, just to get one for the road. I mean, we talk about momentum in series quite often, but when a lot of us here in RSC have schedules that we have to work around, obviously, whether it be with work, with school, whatever, you don't get as much time to really gel with your teammates. So having this one to kind of hang your hat on at the end and be able to go ahead and go